How's it going, everyone? Hope everybody's having a great day. It's currently about 11 o'clock in the morning. We got a late start today, but I just wanted to say, this is your first time visiting the channel. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And hope you enjoy the video. So today, what we got planned today. Alright, so we're going to need those jack stands. And I think that's all we need. Maybe the ramps, I don't know. I highly doubt it. And I think that's it. Gotta head to the store, pick some stuff up. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be hopefully replacing a wheel stud off of the front passenger side wheel hub, hopefully. And hoping that I do not need to get another wheel hub before I have to go do inspection. And also, you can't see right now, but for whatever reason, this brake light, and this brake light went out just like that. Don't know why. This is the one I currently have only. The lights work as far as like when you flip the switch. They turn on, but when you hit the brakes, the secondary electrode or whatever the hell you want to cut it that it has inside does not want to eliminate. So top one works, that's fine. Look at that. If you guys want to get some decals, go ahead to Mobbed Motors over on Instagram. He'll hook you up. And yeah, so let's get started with it. Let me show you the wheel stud. Boom, that one right there. So that's what we're going to be replacing today. Alright, I'm going to head to the store, pick up some stuff, and we'll be right back. Also, another thing I wanted to mention, I know I talk a lot on this channel, but just hear me out here. There's a lot of misconceptions and be like, oh, I don't trust Harbor Freight, jacks, or not jack stands, but jacks. Oh, I don't trust cheap jacks, I buy the expensive ones. Well, you gotta remember that the jack it does what its name's supposed to, jack up the car, for nothing else. It's not supposed to hold the vehicle up. That's what the jack stands are for, and I'm using two, just in case. Again, these are relatively cheap jack stands. Never had a problem with them, but safety is key, #1 priority. Just remember that, you guys. Alright, so I just want to mention this real quick. Got the lug nuts loose. So I'm not really worried about it rolling forward. So I do not have chocks in the back because I have it on the little lip of the concrete. So for safety precautions, I don't know if it's going to roll forward or backwards or whatever is going to go. So I chopped off the front tire. I do have the parking brake on, so we shouldn't have any issues theoretically. When you do something like this, just be safe, guys. Better safe than sorry. When you take the wheel off, put it under the car. Worst case scenario, the car drops, jack stands fail, whatever. It lands on the wheel. You might be thinking to yourself, well, my wheels cost $2,000-3,000. Well, better than lose a wheel than lose a leg, right? Or a finger or a toe or whatever it is whatever body part you're going to have under the car as you're working on it. So stay safe, guys, please. Alright, guys, we're back. Got the tools out, don't mind those. Got the tools out. Got the jack impact. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's a 15, 16, no, it can't be that. Let's check 3/4, pretty sure that's what it is. Nope. Not those. 5/16 or 15/16, sorry. Not too good. It's one of these, I know that. 7/8? No. 13th. Okay, yeah, it's this one. Pretty sure of it. Yes. Yes, sir. Now I'm gonna grab my half-inch or half-inch extension. Unbreakable. Just gonna break them loose. So you already know how to take a tire off. I'll get back to you when I do that. So okay, ended up only using one. So this is what I did. Put it right there on the frame, cross member, whatever you want to call it. Put the jack up, just to support it. Have that one there. It's not really doing anything, but you know, again, better safe than sorry. I think you can also jack it up from here. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. I just jacked it up from over there because that's where it's bolted to the frame. I figured that's the strongest part of the car. So yeah, tire's off the ground as much as I need it. That wire's chopped, kind of. I'm gonna move that chalk up against the tire. Car's not rolling, so just to make sure, give it a good shake, and if it don't move, you're good to go. Let's get this tire off. Alright guys, I kinda got a little bit carried away here. Okay, so I'm this far into it. Took the tire off, put it under the frame or car, doesn't matter where you put it, just as long as it's completely under the car. So I took the brake caliper off, which is just two bolts right here. You can see one right here, one right here. There's gonna be one on the top and one at the bottom. Again, really sorry about that. Then I took the bracket off, which is just held in right here and right there. Just two bolts. I believe these were 17s. The ones on the caliper to take the brake pads off were 14s. Had to use a wrench because this top one for the caliper bracket is a little tight with the suspension right there. Is okay. You can use either a 17 or 11/16 open head wrench, or the closed side, doesn't matter. But I got this far into it, cut the nut off, or I'm sorry, I didn't cut the nut off. I hammered it back out. It's out, just not far enough to where I can put a new one in or take the old one out. So what we might have to do is unbolt the wheel hub itself and try to, oh, I'm sorry, that's not going to work either. Oh yeah, back this bolt off a little bit and try to slide this out and try to slide the new one in. We might have to take this dust shield off just in case, and just in case, the rotor is only holding by 2 screws right here, and those are going to be these babies right here. I just took them off with the impact, and let me get my head for the GoPro, and I'll continue. Alright, hello everybody. So I had to speed this up because it was a little bit too long to put in the video. So here you're going to see me put the vehicle in neutral. Wheels are chalked. Parking brakes on. And so I'm going to be bending the dust shield back here in a little bit so I can get the long stud out. The reason I put the vehicle in neutral so I was able to spin the axle so I could get the old one out and try to figure out how to put the new one in. You're going to see here in a minute that I just paused for a second and try to figure out what I'm doing or how to do it. So basically, like I said, what I ended up doing is bending the dust shield out of the way and spinning the axle to where I can get the longer stud in. As you can see me there trying to figure it out. So after this, basically, I get the wheel started. I was trying to pry it into place so I could be able to keep it from backing out as I'm putting the wheel in, and keep it from spinning as I'm trying to put the lug nuts on. So that's what you're gonna see me do here. And then after that, I'm gonna be greasing up the brake caliper pins that allow it to slide back and forth. Or I'm sorry, after I put the rotor on, that's what you're gonna see in a little bit. That's the caliper bracket. I'm gonna go get some grease. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the bracket bolts were caliper bracket
bolts were, I believe, 17 mil or 11/16, and the caliper were 14 millimeters. So yeah, just in case you were wondering. So I'm putting the caliper on. I'm sorry, the bracket, then the caliper, greasing up all the metal to metal contact points. You can reuse the old hardware, it's not a problem as long as it's in good condition. So that's basically it, guys. After this, I'm just gonna be putting the wheel, cleaning everything up, greasing it up, putting the wheel on, and lowering the car and tightening everything up, making sure I bottom out that back seating of the new wheel stud is what you're gonna see here in a little bit. And I would like to thank you guys for watching, and remember to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate it, you guys.